Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Thought I'd do a musing today. Lots on my mind. I sat down and wrote a gratitude today, a list of things I'm thankful for, and I made myself just do it off the top of my head. Anything and everything that I'm grateful for, and it came out, it was interesting. Things that popped up on there, like candles. I'm grateful for candles. I'm grateful for baking. I'm grateful for the birds outside. I just randomly started writing things down, and it's quite a list. So I'm going to try and do that other days other than Thanksgiving, but today obviously is a perfect day to do it. So I would suggest you do that as well. I'm trying to learn the most important things from everyone I follow. All my teachers that I kind of like to call them, or mentors that I'm following on YouTube and other platforms. I got it narrowed down at this point. I actually put all of them on my list because I am very grateful for them all, for opening my eyes to certain things and helping me to think a different way and see things different ways than I've seen them before. So, who's on the list, you might ask? I should put links in the description for everybody's channel. These are the people that I've narrowed it down to, that I watch without exception. I love 99% of what they say and what they put out. Logan from Decode Your Reality, Matt at Quantum of Conscience are the two big ones. Watch everything they do. Also on YouTube, sadly, he just passed away last week. Nigel from Devil's Playground. Nigel and Harry, I loved everything they did. Harry's trying to get access to the channel so he can continue it. I hope he can do it. We'll see. But I loved everything that he did. I'm very into lately Tony Sayers, who exposes the New Age very well. I really like him. And, it's funny because, not because of him, but naturally I started getting away from the New Age people. People like Lori Ladd and Amanda Ellis, and who else did I used to watch? Ralph Smart. It started to just not feel right to me. Started to feel a little icky is the word I use. Just felt icky. And I wasn't quite sure why. And then I stumbled across Tony Sayers, who teaches me why. The sound might be better now. The dryer just stopped. I didn't even realize it was on. But yeah, he's great in exposing what a not distraction, although it is a distraction, deception. What a deception the whole New Age movement is. And one of the things that he says and others say, and I find really interesting, is all of it will have a little bit of truth in it. All of it will have a little bit of helpful things in it. But the phrase wolf in sheep's clothing just came to mind. Although there's that little bit of truth, a little bit of, good information, the majority of it and the whole of it is deception, and it is, as Tony Sayers calls it, false white light. So, and that reminds me of someone I follow also, Melody Diosa Estrella. She's mainly on Facebook, but sometimes she posts on YouTube. She while she doesn't explicitly call out people or the New Age or anything. She talks a lot about the false. She calls it the false savior program. No matter what it is, whether it's Christianity, whether it's some other religion, whether it's the New Age, whether it's some political leader, it's all false deception, taking you away from who you really are, which is Matt from Quantum's main point of everything he does. It's a deception to take you away, deception and a distraction to take you away from who you really are. So these are my favorite teachers. I also like Jordan at Waters Above, and I'm so glad he took off the crypto from his name, because it's so much more than crypto, what he teaches. But so those are the, 5? Matt, Logan, Nigel and Harry, but that's on hiatus. Tony Sayers and Melody. Those are the 5 big that I love. I watch every single thing they do, and I always resonate with 90+% of what they say. I don't agree with absolutely everything they say. For example, Logan is absolutely convinced that there's no evil conspiracy or, people mocking or planning. I disagree with that. I think there's some of that. And then, Zach Hubbard, I should mention. I'd watch him less than I used to, because he's 100% all about the, it's all mockery, and it's all the Jesuits, and it's all the Freemason. I wish Zach and Logan could come to an agreement and mesh their two theories, because I really believe it's a combination of the two. And I actually put that on a comment when they did collaborate that one time. That I wish you guys could see you're both right in certain ways, and I wish you could come to a kind of a combination of the two. All I know is gematria does not lie, patterns do not lie. There's a code, there's a script. And my goal for the next year, even though it's not New Year's yet, I don't care, I'm making it a goal of mine, is to figure out as best as I can what my code is, what my script is, and start living my life more according to that, and figuring out what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. Because right now, it's kind of, okay, now what? I'm awake to the reality. I'm learning more and more every day. I don't think I'll ever learn everything. That's just silly. You never get to, I know it all, I'm done learning. That doesn't make sense. You're always learning. But at least I'm awake to it and willing to learn and willing to entertain others' ideas and my own ideas. So that's, I guess, the macro, but the micro is, okay, now what? I know what I love. I know what resonates with me. I know what feels good. I know what doesn't feel good. So how do I, as Logan puts it, take all these ingredients and all this knowledge and bake my cake? So that's my goal now, to figure out the recipe and figure out what I'm supposed to do next, and figure out how to stay in this world but not of this world, especially with this digital identity coming pretty quickly. Don't know what that's going to look like. I have yet to see anyone talk about, okay, here's exactly what you have to do to avoid becoming a part of that. I mean, people talk about, going out into get some land and grow your own food and be self-sufficient. I don't know. Is that the solution? Is that the only answer? I mean, are we really supposed to go back to pioneer times? Maybe that would be a good thing. I don't know. But if you don't have money, how do you do that? It would be nice to think that people are going to be forming separate societies, because there's a lot of us out there that don't want any part of this digital transhumanism, metaverse, digital age, Internet of Things, all that stuff. So hopefully there's people with money. So sad that it all comes down to money. That will form separate societies. I don't know. Do I move to Mexico? A lot of people are in Mexico that I watch. A lot. 2 that I know of. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Anybody else in kind of in the same mindset? It would be nice to talk to other people about this, because I have no one in real life that I can talk to. Well, I take that back. I have one friend I can talk to. My husband just wants to put his head in the sand. He's awake to it, but he doesn't want to think about it and collaborate and talk about solution. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to think about it, which is his prerogative. That's fine. I kind of want to talk about it and think about it. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching this, then I'm grateful for you. And let me know in the comments what you're thinking lately. Okay. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.